Welcome to Jaguar News and Views. I'm Sean Larkin.
And I'm Kiara Norbaum. We're your anchors for today's show.
Jaguar News and Views is produced by the first-year public speaking students here at Thomas Jefferson in conjunction with the production staff at Wjag.
Today's show includes Aiden Wjag with Scores and Sports, Tommy Knickerbocker with upcoming events, and Daniel Trummel with the Jaguar Top 10 list.
Today's show also features Hannah Wilkins with our Jaguar of the Week and Joel Hartwig with our public service announcement.
Now let's go to Tommy Knickerbocker with the upcoming events.
Thanks, Kiara. On November 19th at 7 a.m., there will be a faculty meeting in the Media Center. On November 21st and 22nd, there will be Try One finals for all Jefferson students. Also, Try Two parking permits are now available for purchase and pickup at Jefferson. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Tommy, and good luck, Jags, on those finals. It can be really tough. Next, we have Joel Hartwig with our driving safety public service announcement.
Thank you, Sean. With winter just around the corner and the first snowfall already arriving, it's important to make sure that you're driving safely. In order to drive safely, you need to make sure that you properly scrape or defrost your windows in the morning so you can properly see out of your car. Another thing you need to do is drive much slower to compensate for slippery roads. Be sure that people know where you're going and let them know when you arrive to your destination. And if you do lose control of the car, remember to stay calm and to try to steer your car into a skid. This is oftentimes the fastest and most safe way to regain control. Be safe, Jefferson. Back to you, Kiara.
Thanks, Joel. And let's hope Jefferson stays safe during this Thanksgiving break. Next, we have an editorial from Owen Larson on climate change.
Did you use a reusable bottle yesterday? Doesn't matter. No matter how hard people try to help the environment, it keeps getting worse. Polar bears are dying and ice caps are melting. And it's not because you used a plastic straw yesterday. It's because big corporations continue to abuse our environment with no repercussions. It's time we focus our attention on them. In this capitalist dystopia we live in, everyday people have been blamed for megacorporations' actions. According to the Smithsonian, since 1900, sea levels have risen 5 to 8 inches worldwide. Who is to blame? The Carbon Majors report has the answer. They found that 51% of all global greenhouse industrial gas emissions came from where? Only 25 companies. The other 75 top companies made up 71% of global industrial emissions. That's absurd. 100 companies are responsible for one of the worst crises in human history. We, as a people, really are trying, even if the industrialists aren't. In the U.S., the recycling rate has risen from just 7% in 1960 to 35% to 35% now. That's an incredible change. But even with all our recycling, what has actually gotten done? We need to keep recycling. We also need to force our government to restrict these companies that abuse our environment. I don't care if it limits the free market. The free market has never been free and it never will be. You can't yell at me for being a socialist once we're both underwater.
Thanks, Owen. You made a lot of really good points, being that climate change can be a kind of a controversial topic. Next, we have Aiden Wjag with our Jaguar Scores and Sports.
Welcome back to Jefferson Scores and Sports. Let's start it off with our co-ed ski teams. The Nordic and Alpine ski teams will be starting practice the week of November 11th. Also on the 11th, the boys hockey team will start their tryouts and be finishing up on Thursday the 14th. But that's not the only hockey team who's got an upcoming event. The girls hockey team will be playing Tartan High School at the Bloomington Ice Gardens on November 15th. Now, let's move on to a bit warmer of the sport. The girls basketball team will be finishing up their tryouts on November 14th. And the boys will be starting up their tryouts from Monday the 18th to Wednesday the 20th. It's only a little further out, but the Colleen's dance team will have their first meet at Kennedy on November 26th. The boys swim and dive team will be finishing up their captain's practice on Friday the 22nd and will have tryouts starting Monday the 25th, the week of Thanksgiving break. And that's it for the Jaguar Scores and Sports. Back to you, Kiara.
Thanks, Aiden, and good luck to the boys on the swim and dive team with their tryouts. Now let's go to Hannah Wilkins with the Jag of the Week.
Thanks, Kiara. Gabby Dennison is a 9th grader here at Jefferson. She's a nice and supportive person, and all of her friends love her. In the past, she has participated in Girls on the Run, Science Olympiad, and much, much more. Gabby participates in public service projects, goes to Feed My Starving Children often, and goes to church with her family. She's a good drawer and loves sketching her mini black Rex rabbit, Black Snow. In her spare time, she does homework, hangs out with her friends and family, and goes on long walks around the neighborhood. Gabby is the best candidate for Wjag of the Week as she works hard in school and in her relationships. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Hannah, and have a great day, Gabby. Keep working hard as always. Next, we have Daniel Trummel with Top 10 Movies.
Thank you so much, Sean. What's up, guys? I'm going to be going over the top 10 best movies of all time. At number 10, Boss Baby. This is only 10. If you think this is good, just wait till you hear the next 9, because we got Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams. Coming in at number 8, we got Osmosis Jones. At 7, Roderick Rules, Dire Wimpy Kid. Now, at number 6, we have easily the best and most perfect Marvel creation that exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the Thor, The Dark World. At number 5, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. At number 4, Holmes and Watson. And closing out our top 7, entering our top 3, is the GOAT of holiday movies. Not Elf, but Shrek the Halls. At number 2, we got B-Movie. And at number 1, at the best movie of all time, with an astonishing 7% Rotten Tomatoes review, a whopping 217 million box office sales, 13 times smaller than the Endgame, and crowned the worst movie of 2017. It's the Emoji Movie. Thank you so much for listening to this week's Top 10. Back to you guys.
Well, Daniel, I think I might have a little bit different of a list for me to watch for Thanksgiving. How about you, Kiara?
I don't know, the Emoji Movie sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. As always, thank you for watching this edition of Jaguar News and Views. Thanks for stopping by.